Hey folks, Peter here. Today we're going to cook another veggie burger. Today I have this here walnut burger. You guys might have seen this in the last one that I did with the Beyond Burger. This one's next up on the list. This is a seasoned walnut and cheese patty. There you go, it says it right there on the package, a seasoned walnut and cheese patty. That sounds kind of good to me, so I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the package and get it in the pan, and we will fry this up. Before we start that though, let's read a little bit on the back here. It all started in the back kitchen of our family restaurant in small town Wisconsin. We cooked up a super tasty meatless burger and it caught the attention of both vegetarians and meat lovers. We never imagined our walnut burger would travel beyond the doors of the historic Trimpolo Hotel. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But before we knew it, people were going nuts over it. Our kids vividly recall the good old days at the restaurant, pushing out burgers with the antique wooden patty press, the infectious aroma of burgers frying on the grill, or walnut balls baking in the oven. Today, our whole family is working together to bring the walnut burger's flavor and health benefits to more of you. Go ahead now, join the fun, and go nuts. So let's go ahead and get this thing out of here. I don't know too much about it. Walnuts and cheese, probably gonna be tasty. Let's check it out. All right, so here it is, the historic Trimpolo Hotel's walnut burger. And on the back here, how to prepare, place a frozen walnut burger on a heated nonstick pan or slightly oiled skillet. Allow the cheese to bubble, flip to brown the other side, and serve. Seems pretty easy enough. And then I'm also seeing down here walnut balls. Thaw a 4-pack of these burgers, cut each patty into thirds, roll the thirds into balls, and bake them on a parchment paper. So you can put this in like a, I guess like a dish, like a spaghetti meatballs, maybe that's what they're going for? Or maybe they're just little finger foods, I guess I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and get this open here. Easy enough to open. This has been sitting on the counter for about a minute or so from frozen. There we go, I did get it open actually. So there it is. I mean, that looks like a decent patty. It's got the papers here. They're very, very thin. A bunch of ice just fell off of there. These are like paper thin. That can't be. No, that's it. That's it. I don't know if it'll thicken up or anything when you start cooking them. But I guess let's heat up the pan and get this going. All right, so I have the classic cast iron skillet going here. A little bit of avocado oil in there. Cranked up the heat, get it warmed up here a little bit. Just turn that down to about a medium now. And let's put one of these patties in. Again, these things are like paper thin, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and let this get going here. I'm sure you can hear the sizzling through my microphone. I'll change the audio source over to attached Rode microphone and not this clip-on one. And we'll see how this does. We'll get some close-up shots too. All right, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I think that's about ready there. A little dark on the one side there. Get that out of the pan there. So here it is. If you can see, it's still sizzling. It's a little bit big for this bun, but that's okay. The smell is fantastic. It's cheese and walnuts and whatever else they have in there. It's thin, but I think it works for what this is. So let me just cut that in half there. Okay, so there's no oozy cheese or anything coming out of there. There's no big cheese pockets, no cheese bombs, whatever you want to call it. That is what the inside looks like. Pretty nice texture and consistency it looks like so far. It's not falling apart on me or crumbling away a lot. A lot of these other veggie burgers, besides like the Morningstar Boca, the Beyond Burger, you touch them, as soon as you unfreeze them, they just fall apart and crumble. These are actually holding up, it seems. So let's go ahead and get a bite. Just plain bun and the patty. All right, so here we are with the walnut and cheeseburger. Again, that's not going to focus. First bite, here we go. First bite there, muted, so you guys don't have to listen to chewing sounds. I'm sure that's disgusting and nobody wants to hear that. First impression, there's a little bit of mush to it. That's probably the cheese and whatever else is mixing with the walnuts. The walnuts, there's the crunch. There's a little bit of a crunch there from those. Flavor, awesome. Stands on its own. I don't think you need much sauce or anything for this, unless you really hate like a drier side burger. But I mean, again, this is, you know, a patty and a bun right here, so there's nothing on this. No lettuce, no onions, tomatoes, anything like that. It works. I enjoy that a lot. Very quick to cook these. Again, being that thin, I overcooked it a little bit. That's what I do. Even with that though, evenly cooked all the way through. There's no like frozen pockets in the middle because it's so thin. So I think that really helps it out there. You could probably pair this maybe a little bit more cheese, maybe a slice of cheese on top. That could go pretty good with it. I wouldn't go too heavy on sauce with it. Maybe if you just buttered the bun or the bread or whatever you're putting it on, just toasted that up. I think that might even be enough. But no, I approve of that. As far as making like the walnut and cheese patty balls, like crumbling them up into balls, that's kind of cool that they give you that option. It's just a nice little way to, little finger food or something, you know, like an appetizer you could do. I enjoy it. Okay. Get that turned up. So I never actually shot an outro for this video. At the end of this scene here, I actually just kind of gave a thumbs up and shut the camera off. I didn't think about doing an outro at all. So that's what I'm doing now, editing this. A few things I want to note. This is the first video that I'm actually editing on my laptop and not on my desktop computer, which is, as you can see all this here. So yeah, it's something new for me to try out. It's something that I actually originally bought my laptop for, was to edit videos, and this is the first one finally all these years later. It's been an awesome experience, and I hope to do a lot more editing with the laptop because it's something I can take with me on the go, and it seems to be pretty comfortable. I don't feel like I'm lacking too much having to use the trackpad and not like a mouse, so nothing too bad there. That's all I really wanted to say though. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if there's a certain veggie burger that you want me to check out. I've got a Natural Grocers near me, and they have all sorts of different veggie burgers. So I can try, you know, these various ones. There's like mushroom ones and hemp ones and broccoli and spinach and whatever, carrots and stuff. So I can give them all a shot, and I think it could be fun. So subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a great night.